Hello my friends and welcome. Michelle here. I have a wonderful fall ribbon wreath for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful fall wreath. Now Dollar Tree has gotten in some absolutely gorgeous fall ribbon this season. I'm going to put it to good use in this beautiful fall ribbon wreath made using Dollar Tree materials. Let me show you how to make it. To get started on our fall wreath, you're going to need a 14-inch wire wreath form that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. This one happens to be silver, but you can use whatever color you can find. And then you're also going to need a couple packages of their decorative nautical rope. This is 9.5 feet in length. I removed the tape on this end and then I added a little bit of glue in there and twisted it so it doesn't come apart. Now here on our wreath form, we're going to be wrapping the two inner bars here with the rope, and we're going to do that all the way around the inside. So I usually pull one end in for a little bit and then I'll just wrap that. It's so much easier to use a smaller piece of rope. For your convenience, in the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. This list will not only tell you how much you're going to need, it will also let you know where I purchased the materials. Just continue to wrap those all the way around. Whenever you hit a crossbar, just tack it down onto the crossbar. I have my two inner rings wrapped with my nautical rope. I'm really happy with that. I love the rustic feel that that gives. So now let's prep our ribbon. For my outer ring, I'm going to be using these two ribbon. Both of them I picked up at Dollar Tree. They are 2.5 inches at 3 yards for $1.25. I did pick up several rolls. I'll let you know at the end how many you're going to need. On these two ribbon, I want to cut them into strips at 6 inches. And when I do a lot of the same, I like to fold them like this so it makes it easier for me to cut. Measure 6 inches, then you fold over itself. Then just continue to fold over itself. No special tools are required, and this makes it so easy, especially when you have really nice sharp scissors. If you're enjoying today's content, make sure to subscribe, and when the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube will let you know every time I upload new content. And I do upload new content to my channel every week. On both of these ribbon, you want to dovetail one end, leave the other one flat. For the inner ring here on our wreath, I'm going to be using this gorgeous new ribbon that I found at Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree has beautiful fall ribbon, whether you get the same ribbon they had last year or the new ribbon that came out this year. It's 3 yards for $1.25 at 2.5 inches. Cut your beautiful fall ribbon into strips at 6 inches and dovetail both ends. I have my ribbon cut and I'm starting to attach it to the inner bar. You want to make sure the nice side of your ribbon is facing outward. Okay, so I just pull my ends together, make sure I'm in the center. Add a little bit of hot glue in the middle. Pull it together. And then I just grab those ends, I kind of push it over. You should scrunch it till it's about 1 inch wide and then fluff it out. So your ribbon is doubled on your inner ring. Okay, I'm going to work my way all the way around the ring. When I'm done, I'll let you know how many rolls of ribbon you're going to need. I have my first row of ribbon on. I'm really happy with that result. Now, I put about 7 ribbon per section, so it took about 3 rolls of ribbon to do that. Now, I'm just started to add the ones on my outer ring here. And as I add these, I'm not going to scrunch them as much as I did the ones in the front, just a little bit. And I'm going to alternate between my plaid and my plain. Now the reason why I only dovetailed one end was because that allows me to adjust however long I want that. So I want it to show from the front by about 1 inch. If you want it to show more, just pull it out further. But I was happy with it showing about 1 inch, so I'm going to do the same thing, find its placement, add a little bit of hot glue right there on the form, fold over, and then just scrunch a little bit. And then just continue adding until you make it all the way around the wreath. Then you get that nice little frame all the way around the edges. Now don't worry about this opening here, we're going to take care of that. Now if you run into an area where you hit a crossbar and you want to place in a ribbon, just take the back part of your ribbon and cut it. That way you can feed it right around your crossbar and fold it over and glue it down. That way you won't have any excess space. I have all of my ribbon on. Look at how pretty it is. I love that neutral background with a little bit of the stripes. I think it helps set off this beautiful pumpkin ribbon. Now let's go ahead and take care of this area right here. And I have another piece of rope. This is one package. This rope is a little bit thicker than the other rope. And that's what I'm going to use to fill this in. Take off the tape here. Now I want to start this at a crossbar, and I'm initially going to glue it to the crossbar, and then I'm going to glue it to the rope that's next to it. If you're unable to find any nautical rope at your Dollar Tree, you can always use chunky yarn that you can pick up from Walmart. You can use it either in white, off-white, or in orange, whatever matches the ribbon that you've chosen. Now I have my space filled in. As you can see, I decided to go around twice. And I really like that. It makes it look so rustic with the rope in the center. Now right here is the crossbar where I started and ended. That same crossbar here in the back, I put a loop. That's going to be the top of my wreath. And now let's go ahead and embellish this. I picked up one of these really cute little pumpkins. They're just calling these wall decor. They are $1.25. The pumpkins come in white or this really pretty orange. And I like the orange. It's not too bright. It's a little rustic. It comes with some beads there and a tassel. Now I like the beads at the top, but I don't really care for this. Everything is stapled on the back. So here I'm going to cut off the bottom section. And then these beads I'm going to feed them on the top here because I need my pumpkin to hang down a little bit further. The wall decor also comes in a leaf pattern, both orange and white. So if you would prefer to use the leaf, go right ahead and use that. Whatever you can find in your store. So I have my 4 beads on there. And now I'm going to hang that in the center. Flip this over. And I want the beads to come up right to the rope part. because that way you can see the pumpkin will hang in the center. And I'm just going to hot glue this on the back. Now while I let my glue set up, you're also going to need a package of the fall words. If you already have one, you can choose whatever one you want to use. Any of these will work. They have a hello autumn, a hello fall, a welcome fall. I'm going to go with the hello fall. I like the font on this one. And we're going to attach this onto our pumpkin here. So I don't want it to be white because everything's not very white, so I'm going to use apple barrel khaki. I just need to get a good coat onto my word. Now while my word dries, I'm adding 2 of the tumbling tower blocks to the back of my pumpkin. When the wreath is hanging up either on a door or on the wall, I don't want this to freely move. I want this to rest against the door so it lays flat. And this is going to help me do that by adding these blocks. And I'm attaching them with Aleene's original tacky glue and some hot glue. Now we're going to get our hello fall attached. I did go back over it with some dry brushing with a little bit of white. When I put it down, it was just a little too dark. This way it stands out a little bit more. And I'm going to attach this with the Aleene's original tacky glue and a few drops of hot glue. Perfect. Now the last thing I want to add is a bow. And I pulled these 2 out for the bow. This is the same ribbon that I used here in the wreath, and this is what was left over in the 3rd roll. And then I also grabbed a roll of Dollar Tree's faux burlap. This also comes in their fall section. And I just made a basic bow. Now this is a basic 2-loop bow in the orange and a basic single loop bow topped on top of each other and then wrapped in the center. If you do not know how to do basic bows, I have a great video for you. I will link it at the end. It'll teach you how to do these bows and give you lots of ideas how to make hand-tied bows. I'm going to place this right here at the top, and that's going to cover up that little bit of mess from my rope. And that will hang down. I think that's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to use my pipe cleaners here. I'm going to move my ribbon aside and feed it around that crossbar. And take those ends and tuck them back forward. You don't want anything sharp on the back of your wreath. And there you go, we're all done. I got my bow on. Aha, I think it's the perfect final addition. Let me back out for you. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? A beautiful rustic ribbon wreath for fall. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and show some love in the comments. This really does help support my channel. If you know anyone who would enjoy my content, please share it with them. If you're interested in more fall inspiration, you can click into my playlist right here. If you're looking for the bow tutorial, you can click into it right here. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. Have a great day, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.